Hey guys, shameless plug, but go check out my video essay I made with Infinity on Hannah about streaming and its impact on the music industry. It took a lot of work and I would really appreciate it if you did check it out. It's over on my main channel. You can tap the card in the corner of the screen to see it now, or tap the annotation at the end of the video. What's up everyone, John from Beyond ARTV. Bring Me the Horizon have finally unveiled their new single, Mantra, and I'm definitely excited to review it for you today. This has been a long time coming, considering it's been about 3 years since the release of album number 5, That's the Spirit. Now, album number 6 officially on the way, and we have the spirited lead single, which is titled Mantra. They've been teasing this for a few weeks now. They had billboards, do you want to start a cult with me? Other things, we even got the artwork kind of teased, and I honestly really do like the artwork for this. It has Oli Sykes, a very different haircut and appearance, definitely looking a little bit cult-like, but I like the religious overtones and commentary on the song so far. I feel like more of that is going to bleed out into the album, but we'll just have to see. And for those of you who were expecting something poppier, I was right there with you. Honestly, I was pretty nervous for the release of this song. I knew it was coming, and then Oli Sykes and also Jordan Fish, the band's guitarist and keyboardist, was talking about the upcoming songs, the material being vastly different, more pop-friendly, at least in some ways, more experimental, more massive sounding. And while this song definitely has a big chorus that's easy to catch onto, I wouldn't consider this really a pop-leaning song or pop-friendly all that much. Although Oli Sykes did say to BBC that they put out Mantra, they put their foot forward into something that doesn't alienate people, and I respect them, I guess, for doing that, for easing us into the new era, because this song definitely feels like a continuation of That's the Spirit. Mantra opens up with a wall of thundering drums, pulsating synthesizers, and vibrating guitars before truly slamming into it, and it's something that, like I said, I wasn't necessarily expecting, because I would have expected something maybe more synth-heavy, more pop-leaning, and this song is full of guitars, and I, for one, am not complaining. I know a lot of people might think that this song is a little bit standard, a little bit run-of-the-mill, maybe even too close to That's the Spirit, and some people already didn't like that album. However, I was a fan, and that album only sank in more, and I loved it more over time, I should say. I think that this new song, Mantra, is definitely strong. It has a great presence to it, and honestly, it is pretty interesting in terms of its lyrics. I'm glad that the band took their time. Mantra seems to touch on the themes of indoctrination and also people being fed things, chanting the same old mantra as Oli repeats in the chorus. And I like the way that Mantra is said in kind of a roboticized voice. It's something that has been utilized by other bands in the past, but it works for Bring Me the Horizon here, honestly. It seems to also touch on the themes of religion and loneliness and the reason why people turn to perhaps a religion or something cult-like in the first place. They make it all about themselves and it turns into something greedy. And in the past, Bring Me the Horizon, Oli Sykes in particular, have made it very clear with songs like Crooked Young that they're not exactly a fan of faith. But here, it seems like they take more of the outsider's angle when they approach the subject matter, and it feels not better necessarily, but just different, and I'm okay with it, even though I feel like over time, the chorus, the more you listen to it, it loses its sting and impact just a bit because it does feel similar to some other past material. There's some interesting topics that are covered on this song for sure, but I think that Oli's vocal performance is the thing that has me the most hooked, along with the guitars and the way that the synthesizers and the keyboards kind of have a nice melody that steadily back the song the entire time, but don't really get too overwhelming. The way that they intertwine and the chemistry that they have playing off of each other is really good, and there's also some standout drums here and there. I will complain, I guess, that the bass doesn't pop as much as I'd like it to, but I guess that's a small hesitation in the whole circle of the song. From the electrifying opening to the kind of standard chorus that is predictable, Bring Me the Horizon, but also enjoyable at the same time, to the awesome little bridge that I do feel was really tasteful, really well executed, a little bit slower, and a little bit more ambient, I suppose, in its nature before exploding back into the final chorus. It's an enjoyable song, and I think that some people are going to be divided on it, but definitely give it a good handful of listens before you determine your opinion. Don't just switch it off and say, you know what, this is trash, or this sounds exactly like That's the Spirit. Give it some time, let the theme sink in, and for me personally, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Don't forget to check out the song. I will leave a link in the description if you haven't heard Mantra already. And of course, drop a like on the video while you're here. Subscribe to the channel if you were new. If you would like to see another Bring Me the Horizon video, then tap right over here, or another recent song review I did right over here. All of my social media accounts can be found linked in the description down below. And other than that, I'll see you back here very soon right here on Beyond ARTV for more.